Hi everybody, welcome to the beginning of Unit 4. This is actually going to be our second to last unit for the semester, and as I'm sure you guys are aware, maybe it doesn't feel like it, but the semester is flying by as quick as can be. So Unit 2, second to last one of the semester, but the last one before you actually have to turn in your final papers to me. So hopefully you guys are pushing through and you're getting started on those final papers. One thing I will say to you all is that through these very short little writing assignments and these application assignments that we're doing weekly, I have noticed a significant improvement in a lot of the writing for many of you, and a significant improvement in the use of APA as well. The one thing I will say to you guys is that every week many of you are just using the textbook to cite and reference your short papers or for your application assignments, and it's getting easier in that regard. I'm finding a lot less mistakes in terms of how those citations and references are being done, but I want to encourage you that other mediums such as journal articles or films or websites or things like that are going to be a little bit different in terms of the use of APA, so don't get complacent in just using that textbook. In your final papers you should be using more than just that, and if you do use the textbook, it will count as a reference but won't count towards the minimum required references that you need to have for the actual paper itself. So don't get complacent and go find out these other sources and make sure that you're doing your APA correctly. So for Unit 4, we're going to be focusing on 3 weeks, and we're going to be jumping to chapters 10, 11, and 12, and we're going to be focusing a little bit more on the correction side of it as we started in Unit 3. So in the first week, you're going to be focusing on institutional corrections, so what happens in jails and prisons. Chapter 11 is going to be focusing on the prison life, specifically looking at inmates and how they interact with one another, how they survive the prison process, and how they're starting to prepare for their reentry efforts. And in Chapter 12, we're going to be focusing on what life is like for people who are being supervised in the community. So probation and parole is going to be the sole focus of that chapter. This unit is actually kind of light in terms of the workload that I've given you. You only have 3 short writing assignments and 1 application assignment in addition to your regular unit quiz. So a little bit lighter in that regard. There's no discussion board activities or anything this go around, and that was done purposely so that you would have a little extra time to be able to work on and tighten up those papers, because those papers are due the very first week of the Unit 5 for the semester. So you really only have these last 3 weeks, and then that will be due to me. So I'm working on your grading. I will get things to you as soon as I can get them out. I appreciate your patience with all of that. Many of you have been emailing me with great questions or comments about how this process is going, needing clarification on things. I encourage you to continue to do that, and as always, if you need me, I am here in the office for you during office hours, and if that doesn't work, give me a call or shoot me an email. I'd love to hear from you guys. So good work on everything you've done so far, and keep it going. We are very close to being done for the semester. We're past the halfway mark, so just keep doing, the work that you're doing, and I will grade it and get it back to you as soon as possible. So I will see you guys later. Thanks a lot. Bye.